Welcome to the new Camtasia Studio. We encourage you to watch and play with this Getting Started project video to learn some of the most important concepts of using the editor. If you want more in-depth tutorials that will walk you through the entire process of recording, editing, and sharing your videos, then please watch the Getting Started tutorials using this link under the Help menu. The editor is divided up into three main areas: the clip bin, the timeline, and the canvas.
Two kidneys,
The
two
canvas is where you
ureters,
see
the
your video
bladder,
during
and the
playback,
urethra.
and can move,
The kidneys
resize,
filter
and
the blood
reposition
to
all
form
media
urine.
however you want.
Urine is then transported by the ureters from the kidneys into the bladder, where it's stored. When it's time to urinate, the bladder empties to the urethra.
Minutes and seconds.
Normally, there are small flat valves where the ureters meet the bladder. These valves stop urine from flowing backwards from the bladder into the ureters.
The tracks are layered
When these
on
valves
top
are
of each other,
defective,
so media
urine
you
backs
add
up from the
higher
bladder
tracks
into
is
one
viewed
or
on
both
top
of the
media
ureters.
on lower tracks in the canvas. For example, this callout is placed on top of the video track on the timeline, and therefore is on top of the screen video on the canvas. If I drag the video track on top of the callout on the timeline, the callout is now hidden behind the video on the canvas. Use the zoom slider to magnify
Reflux
the
severity is graded on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 is the mildest, while 5 is the most severe.
New media can be dragged and dropped on an existing track.
Children with grade 5 reflux may never outgrow the problem, but younger children and those with mild reflux have the best chance of outgrowing it. Children under the age of 1 may outgrow it in just a few years. For others, it may take longer for the reflux to go away completely.
An important part of the timeline is the playhead. To view your video, click play.
A congenital,
Notice how the
inherited
video
trait.
and the timeline's
That means
playhead
people
stay
are
the
born
same.
with the problem and it tends to run in the family.
Anywhere along the timeline,
If a child has
playhead moves
reflux,
to
the
that
chances of any of his or her brothers or sisters having
video,
reflux as
make a
well
selection
is
with the
1 in
green
3,
pinpoint
or
and
about
red outline.
35%. If
Then,
a parent
click
had
the cut
reflux
button.
as a child, the chances
If
of
you
either
don't want media cut on a specific track, just click the lock icon. If you make a mistake while editing, press Ctrl-Z on the keyboard to undo, or choose Edit Undo. Double-click the playhead to deselect. Next, we'll look at the clip bin and the library. The clip bin holds recordings, audio files, images, and title slides being used in the project you're currently working on. The library stores video clips, intros, callouts, title slides, and other media assets you want to use from project to project. It is pre-populated with professional content you can use in your videos.
or if not, that more
You can
aggressive
download
measures
more
be
media
taken.
from our website by clicking this link.
In summary,
You'll find a
bladder
lot more
infection
music,
can lead to
callouts,
kidney
and animated
infections in
titles to
people with
use in your
VUR.
projects. And
Because
it's all
of the
free.
seriousness of kidney infections,
Once you find
it is
something you
imperative
like,
to
like this
prevent
callout,
UTIs
for
from
example,
occurring.
just drag
This is
it to a
done by
track on the
taking daily
timeline,
prophylactic
resize and
antibiotics
position
and
it
having a
wherever you
child
want.
undergo regular medical follow-up.
Double-click the callout on the canvas to open the callouts tab and edit the text, or change any of the text properties like color or size. You can find a number of other callouts to use in your projects by expanding the Shapes menu. You've probably noticed the video zooming in and out at times. For example, here when it's zooming into the timeline. To learn more about adding and customizing zoom and pan animations to your video, check out the other Getting Started tutorials on our website. We've talked about some of the tabs already, but be sure to explore the others for adding and editing special effects. If they don't all show up as tabs, click on the More tab to explore others, like the speech-to-text capabilities and captions, and the improved quizzing. Also, transitions can now be dragged directly to the timeline and added on top of clips. So we've shown a few ways you can navigate and edit your video, but how do you get content into your video? To make a new screen recording, click the Record the Screen button. If you already have an audio or video recording you'd like to use, click the Import Media button. When you're done with your video project, you'll need to click the Produce and Share button to create a shareable video. Expand this menu to see a variety of presets. We have a new video player that plays back your MP4 video and includes other interactive features like table of contents, closed captions, quizzes, and even hotspots. These features are available when hosting your video on TechSmithScreencast.com or the video and player on your own web server. This player provides playback on multiple devices with just one video, whether it's a phone, tablet, laptop, or desktop computer. Well, it's time for you to try Camtasia Studio for yourself, using the content on the timeline, or better yet, create your own. We have lots of free tutorials on our website, and I recommend you begin with the Getting Started series. Also, the help file inside Camtasia Studio tells you how to use each of the Camtasia Studio features and applications.
Common symptoms
One last
include
thing,
headache,
if you ever want to
nausea,
open this Getting Started
vomiting,
project again to
anorexia,
view or practice with,
restlessness,
use this
altered
link
state of
here.
consciousness, and
Thanks for watching,
irritability.
and we hope you enjoy
Most
Camtasia
of these
Studio.
symptoms are non-specific. Common signs of CNS infection, in addition to fever, include photophobia, neck pain and rigidity, obtundation, stupor, coma, seizures, and focal neurologic deficits. The severity and constellation of signs are determined by the specific pathogen, the host, and the area of the CNS affected. Infection of the CNS may be diffuse or focal. Meningitis and encephalitis are examples of diffuse infection.